Okay, this one looks confusing, but they're the worst. Generally, I cannot make with this brush circle, so it's basically toothpick odd. Just I had to open new palette. Hi everyone. Welcome. To another asthma channel. In which I'll attempt to recreate art of those who are actually capable of doing it, unlike me. I had to open new palette of color because the white one from the previous one was already contaminated with the red. So I didn't want it to be mixed with red. But I think in future we will do the face paintings with different colors than the ones I'm trying to reproduce, because we can't just use white and never touch blue or orange, but they don't really use it that much from what I've seen. I'll try it with my left hand so that you can see, but I don't think that's gonna guarantee any improvement. But who knows? Isn't it odd being right-handed or left-handed? Like, what is it actually that determines the dominance? I definitely have a different kind of touch with this hand somehow. I don't know. What if it's actually better? But it's not. But what if it was? Thank you guys for watching our previous videos so much. Really appreciate you basically rejoining the channel in its continuation. Today I'm a little bit less talkative because I feel a little bit tired, because I just Vaccination Center, and I got a shot for encephalitis. I think is it correct in English? Encephalitis. It's basically a protection from a kind of tick, an insect that lives here, and it's very active during summer. And because I get many of those ticks every summer, many. I think it's better to protect myself this way, because those ticks are not fun, really. They can really mess you up big time. And here it's kind of hotspot, and it's like a roulette. You never know which one carries the disease. And last summer I had so many, so I really don't wanna, mess around and find out. I have utmost respect when it comes to these things. Like, I don't want to underestimate it, I know that it's kind of very controversial topic, especially after what the whole world has been through last recent 5 years. But it's been longly used here, like it's nothing new, it's just very not much. Because we have a lot of high grass here, and that's their place, high grass. Many times I catch those ticks just climbing me before they even bite. My dog, oh my god, my dog. Unbelievable. The amount of ticks he has if he doesn't have the protecting collar. Insane. He's just basically sucked alive. So I feel it's a little bit making me like sleepy, tired. I cannot make with this brush circles, so it's basically big dots, but it's supposed to be circles. But I don't know, I would have to do it with a toothpick or what. I just can't get to it that tiny. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Because even though this is a million times better than the first one we had, it's still not perfect. It's not good for this kind of detailed work. and basically I got it because I work a lot in garden during summer and cottage. So the exposure to these things is huge. Of course, in a city I wouldn't care. I don't know if I ever got one in a city. But because during summer I'm a lot in a high grass, I cannot. It also is annoying, like it hurts. Once I got bitten by this thing, and then it swelled for like months, almost a year. It was swollen. It was just very alive. It really got me worried. And it itched for even, like, sometimes, that's the craziest thing, like 2 or 3 years later, sometimes in summer it like activates itself and it still itches so much, and it gets red and big, and then it just stops. So it's insane how these little, I really hate them. There's very few things I hate, but these creatures, I really detest them. They're the worst. Generally, this insect that sucks blood. I thought I was having Lyme disease back then, but I got tests to check if my body has fought it, and it said no, the test. So I was really, I don't even know what it was until today. Is it above? Okay. So that's exactly why I don't like to leave things to chances with these things. It's a known thing here that they are crazy. You can't underestimate them. Like, they just love to bite, huh? A human. And it never works. No matter how much I spray myself, I find them walking on me anyway. Like, no spray has ever worked. It just makes me choke and sting. But okay, this one like looks confusing, but I'll try to simplify it. Yeah, it just basically I can't breathe in it, and I sting the whole day like some lab, chemistry lab, and then I find it an insult. But the color for my dog works perfectly. At the end of the summer it usually wears out, but most of the time it works perfectly, and it's quite undisturbed. And there's such a fine details on what I'm doing, but it's quite difficult to replicate with this picture. There's like an arrow. realize something. Like when we are in Kenya, I always am on a lookout for malaria. Because the first time I was there, I caught it. And the way I would describe it is that I don't know if I ever felt weaker. Like if I would say malaria in one word, it was weakness. Completely weak. You just feel like all your strength is going away. I didn't really have like some vivid fevers or anything like that. Just super tired. And my eyeballs, like a weird pressure, especially when I touch them. So, I don't know. I guess every environment is, I think the only kind of insect-free environment is desert, because there's no humidity, which insect loves. But then there's other things that desert offers. So you can tell me in comment section, where do you live and what kind of annoying creatures you have there. There is a lady in our building, and she's like, I really don't know how she ended up in this situation, because when we moved here she didn't have the dead dog, but now she is absolutely the most violent dog you've ever noticed walking this earth. I've never seen anything like it. Every time I pass them, that dog wants me eaten, like it wants to eat me. I don't even need to have my own dog. And it just completely teeth out and almost pulls the grandma down. I always feel so sorry for her, because I see how tired she is. I don't know if like it was some, situation where she ended up with that dog or whatever. Boy, is she struggling with that dog. It's really the most violent dog I've ever seen. I can literally see how she's fed up, every time I'm passing her and she's restraining the dog. That's crazy. That makes me always grateful for our dog, because he's such a chill out dog. All he wants is just to be outside all the time. And with us, he has very big separation anxiety, so we constantly take him everywhere with us. We always have to think not to leave him. It's kind of annoying, but not in a that he wants to eat people alive. But yeah, our dog is big. He just needs to be around people. He gets so anxious when he's alone. He needs sense of belonging. It's very strong in him. That's too much. Okay. I guess that's as close as I can get to the thing I'm recreating with these tools. I definitely need to get something more precise, like a pencil or something, because this is very difficult. I need something more sharper. But at least I hope you got some relaxed and rested, and hope you are asleep by now, just like Sheila is.